After the mould surface is polished and treated with a mould release agent, a coating of resin called a gel coat is applied to the mould surface.
What gel coat is, it's a modified polyester resin, and what it does, it provides a barrier, if you like, against UV and corrosion, and what it does, we can actually build the finish into the part. So a lot of parts like fridges and other metal products that can be manufactured then post-finished, as in painted, whatever, we can actually start with the finish in the mould itself. So when we do our moulding, do our consolidating laminates, pull it out, we've got our finish. With gel coat application, there's a few different styles we can apply gel coat. One is brush, okay, so that means we don't need sophisticated equipment to operate it. We can do it in our backyard. Okay, so all that's required is a bucket and a brush and hand mixing catalyst, and away you go. Another way is low pressure spray equipment. Okay, so that usually means anything that operates under 100 psi. So we can have a siphon style gun, which are commonly available at all the water stores. So it works on a siphon technique. Air going past there is picked up in a siphon technique. Another one is a gravity fed low pressure gun. So once again, that's a self-explanatory, gravity feed into the airline system. And this is what they call a polycon gun, or ESM polycon. A lot of the people in the industry call them a popcorn gun. Now, the idea of this is the containers we use are disposable. So in this case we're using a popcorn container, placed in there, we mix our gel coat in, put our lid on, and put our handpiece on, and we're ready for action. Okay, it's a combination, it's a gravity fed system, so as it tips up it will feed into the system. There's a large tip, okay, so this is the difference between this equipment and smaller stuff. There's a large orifice. But this is very effective because there's minimal cleanup. It's very fast output because with a large orifice we can deliver a lot of equipment in a hurry. I can do, say, a 6 metre boat in, say, in half an hour, so it is a pretty effective sort of tool. Anything in this type of field, we need to think about PPE. So minimum PPE we require for this: eye protection, and we're going to need a respirator. And with these cartridges, we need to look at our MSD sheets to identify the hazards of the material that we're using. And on the MSD sheets, they will have identify the cartridge that you need to use with this particular product. Okay, so in this case, this is a charcoal style filter, and it's activated by air. So that's why we finish for using them, we put them away in a bag and lock them away. Okay, so that's minimum PPE. As you can see, I've got some overalls on. And what we also require is some ventilation. Okay, so we're going to create a bit of overspray, so we need to get it through. So before we start anything, we have moulds placed in the booth, ready to spray, and we're going to get our ventilation moving, then we can start spraying. Okay, and it's very important when we spray upwind of the draft, so we don't go down the other side of the mould and have overspray. Being an airless system, what this means is we're not using air to create a spray pattern. We're relying on pump pressure and orifice size. Because what this system is, this is an airless system. It's an external mix. So that means the catalyst will come in contact with the material outside the handpiece. And so we use air to atomise the catalyst so that can be atomised to mix into the material.
Gel coat provides a barrier against UV and corrosion, good weathering resistance, and a high quality finish.